The first pillar after the testimony of faith in Islam is the prayer, as-salah, the ritual prayer. And there's tremendous, tremendous wisdom in the ritual prayer and how it has been obligated upon us, how it's been constructed, what's it made of. Part of the wisdom is that the prayer, the ritual prayer, the salah, the namaz, is perfectly balanced in two ways. One of those ways, it's balanced between the physical and the spiritual, right? You have different positions. You have standing, you have bowing, you have kneeling, getting down on your forehead, prostrating, sitting. These types of motions and postures, and they all have significance to them. When you're standing, it's as if you're standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every single one of us is going to have to stand in front of our Creator on the Day of Judgment for reckoning. We're going to be held account for what we did. And so 5 times a day, at least, every single one of us reenacts that thing that's inevitably coming to us. We stand in front of our Creator. And then the bowing and the prostration that we undergo, we demonstrate our humility. We demonstrate our complete poverty in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our entire desperate need for Him, for guidance, for success, for everything. Of course, the prayer is not just motions, though the motions have a lot of wisdom in them. The prayer is also spiritual, because somebody who they're going through the motions literally, and they don't have anything going on in their heart, they're not spiritually affected by that prayer. That person is not actually praying. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us that there's people that when they leave their prayer, some of them took a certain portion of their prayer, they're rewarded for a certain portion of their prayer, and others a smaller portion, and then others a smaller portion. And so it all depends on what's going on the inside. The person who's locked in, who's focused, who stands in reverence and awe in their prayer, that person takes full credit. They get full benefit. The person who's distracted and who doesn't really have their heart in it, that person takes away far, far less. Another condition of the prayer is that it be performed at the proper time. The times for the prayer, as we know, they're tied to the sun. And there's tremendous wisdom in the way in which the prayers order our day. The way that the human brain works, we tend to have a stronger reinforcement with things that are done more frequently in short bursts than something that's done infrequently in longer durations. And that's exactly part of the wisdom of the prayer. We have short little bursts, 10, 15 minutes here, 10, 15 minutes there, 5 times a day, more frequently, less duration, so that it should do work on us, and it's going to bring us to obedience, it's going to bring us to taqwa, it's going to bring us to piety, and bring us to righteousness. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has wisdom in everything that He does. So think about what it shows about us and what it shows about our love for our Creator, that we would stop what we're doing 5 times a day, time when you could have been studying, time when you could have been working, time when you could have been making money, and you're connecting, you're taking time to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's wisdom in how the prayer is constructed.